Right now at Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory, save 50 to 70% off everything in stores and online. That's right, 50 to 70% off everything. Celebrate the 4th with dresses from $19.99 at Banana Republic Factory. And at Gap Factory stores, tees start at $4.99. Plus, save an extra 40% off clearance. Sale ends Tuesday. Search our store locator for your nearest Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory store or shop us online.
Hi, it's Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm an executive job search and leadership coach and the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. And welcome to episode 647 of No BS Job Search Advice. I must say, first of all, let me apologize. I had a computer accident over the weekend. A glass of water spilled on my laptop. It's out of commission. It's going to be sent back to Dell tomorrow because I have to wait for a packing box. So no intro music, no outros. It's all one-cut recordings like I did at the beginning. Just me talking, you listening, and none of the, shall we say, pleasantries of doing the show. You know, the kind of stuff that I know I enjoy that gives it a little bit of personality. So I apologize, and I'll start off by saying episode 647. 647 episodes, and now I'm on a 7-day-a-week schedule for the show of doing interviews that relate to interviewing. Not interviews, shows related to interviews. Now you see why I like to have the ability to do some edits. Now, today's comes about as a result of, I did some homework, and I'm going to give you two of the great questions that you might be asking. If a third one comes to mind, well, we'll do a third one. But I'm still immersed in yesterday's game and how amazing it was. And I think there's a great tip in there for job hunters. And actually two. The first one is about not quitting. And the second one is about preparation. So not quitting is an obvious one. This was New England was a team that was down 28 points at one point in the third quarter, and certainly the game seemed over. I know that's the way it was with the group of guys I was hanging out with. But they battled back, and they fought back, and they won. An amazing win. And obviously, there are times when you're interviewing where that's going to be the case for you too, where you can fight back and eventually win, which also leads to the notion of conditioning. New England was on the field for 90-some-odd plays and wore down their opponent. Atlanta looked like they had the game won, but eventually the grind of constantly being on defense caused New England to just stomp all over them in the fourth quarter. You have to be prepared for a tough fight, too. And that's the reminder I want to give you from the game yesterday, that being a winner isn't about just simply performing well out of the gate. Atlanta got ground down, and for you as the job hunter, if you were like me watching as a fan, you would have thought that the game was over at a certain point. And you would not have been as well prepared for a final interview as you could have been, thinking, hey, I got it in the bag. But you don't have it in the bag. You can always wind up losing when other contenders wind up making adjustments that allow them to take control of the contest. So that's my reminder from the Super Bowl. Now let me go into two of the questions that come to mind. The first one is, how would you improve upon an iPhone? Okay. And what do you think they're looking for? They want to get a sense of creativity. They want to get a sense of how you think on your feet in ways that are spectacular. Can you be that creative? The second question, I think, is a wonderful one. It's along the same lines as the iPhone question, insofar as they want to see how you think on your feet, and especially in an organization that likes creativity. It's a way that they can test for that too. And the question is, how many ideas you can come up with in the next 60 seconds? Now, I'm told that the record was 20, 19, something along those lines, but you just have to blurt out a bunch of stuff, just like with the iPhone. It doesn't have to be realistic. You can just be like Peter Pan for a moment and think on your feet and throw out idea after idea after idea. And they don't have to be good ideas. They just have to be an idea. A microphone that lights up, a scissor that has a pen built into each of the points of it, a coffee mug that has a flashlight on it, on and on and on. You just blurt out one ridiculous idea. And if you need some impetus, look around the person's desk to see some of the things that are there and throw out some wacky ideas to add on top of them. So if you see an iPad with a built-in pillow so you can that will charge the iPad. So that this way, what they're able to do is use it as a travel pillow when they're on the road, and it will charge the battery of the iPad. You don't have to explain what it is because that'll take time away. Just define the things in the fewest possible words. Hope you found this helpful, and again, my apologies that the show is being done in one cut, and that we have to do it in this way. It'll be probably another week and a half of this. And if you'd like to engage with me, here's a couple of ways that you can do it. Number one is if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn. My page there is linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you look like a spammer or a scammer, except if you're a third-party recruiter. Next, if you're interested in executive job search coaching, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, put the phrase executive job search coaching. I'd be very happy to help you. I'll get back to you, or Bonnie will get back to you, give you a sense of what the cost will wind up being. I also want to mention that if you're not an executive, I'd love to help you as well. That's where JobSearchCoachingHQ.com comes in. It's my site with curated information that's designed to help you so that in this way you're able to find jobs more quickly, and you can ask me questions about your job search, and I'll give you answers that will allow you to perform at a higher level than your competition, so that in this way you don't make dumb mistakes that prove costly. Again, the site is JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. I'll be back tomorrow with another piece of job interview advice, because that's what I'm doing for 2017, advice about job interviewing. Hope you have a great day. Take care.
Right now at Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory, save 50 to 70% off everything in stores and online. That's right, 50 to 70% off everything. Celebrate the 4th with dresses from $19.99 at Banana Republic Factory. And at Gap Factory stores, tees start at $4.99. Plus, save an extra 40% off clearance. Sale ends Tuesday. Search our store locator for your nearest Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory store, or shop us online.
Sorry to interrupt your run. You're probably in the zone, but with Simply Right checking from Santander Bank, you can waive the monthly fee by completing one transaction each month. Click the banner or find out more at santanderbank.com/simple.
Qualifying transactions do not include fees, rebates, and adjustments posted by Santander. Santander Bank, N.A. member FDIC.